guys, this is Marie and I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be Betta Fish Daisy Update plus Tank Tour. So let's get started. So in this video, I will be showing you and talking to you a little bit about Daisy, also giving you guys a full update and a tank tour. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as you guys can see at the title of this video is going to be all about a Betta Fish Update plus Tank Tour. So here we go. Now, as you guys can see, this is my 5-gallon Betta Fish tank, and this tank was actually a kit from Walmart. It comes with the glass tank, the lid, the LED lights, and also the filter. And at that time, it was about $29.99, so about $30 before tax. Now, I think prices have changed over the years. I actually had this tank for about a year now, so I think the prices have gone up. But the tanks are absolutely amazing. I absolutely love them. I never really have any issues or problems with them. So definitely recommend these tanks from Walmart. They come in a 5-gallon, a 10-gallon, and then they started carrying a 20-gallon one. So definitely check those out if you're starting off getting a Betta Fish for the very first time and don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff. Definitely go to Walmart and pick out your tank there, and then you can just get your decorations and plants at like Petco or PetSmart. So everything else that you guys are going to be seeing inside of this video, inside of the tank, will be from either Petco or PetSmart. So let's go ahead and show you a little closer up of everything inside. Now let's go ahead and talk to you guys about Daisy. Daisy is the Betta Fish that is living in this tank, and I actually have had her for about 1 year now. Her anniversary was in June, so I actually have had her for 1 year, and she is doing absolutely so amazing and so awesome. She has grown and changed so much since the day I brought her home. She was actually from PetSmart, and I picked her up from PetSmart, and she was in this little cup, and she was kind of tiny but not too tiny. So she was a good sized Betta Fish, especially for being a female Betta Fish. And so she was just in the cup, moving around, swimming around, and I just absolutely loved how her colors and markings was, so I definitely had to pick her up and bring her home with me. So she came home with me and she got into this beautiful 5-gallon tank. She is a koi female Betta Fish, and she's a really good size female for what I've seen for other female kois. But she is yellow, white, and black. And so when I picked her up, I was trying to figure out what name to name her, because I wanted to give her something different, because she was actually like a new, unique and different Betta Fish, especially with the yellow and the white on her. So I had to think about what could I name her that has yellow and white and black on it. And when I looked up different things on Google, I figured out, okay, let's go ahead and name her Daisy. That'd be perfect because she was white and yellow and black. And so I thought Daisy was a perfect name for her, so that's where she got her name from, was Daisy. And she's doing absolutely amazing. She has changed her colors for the past year. When I first brought her home, she was actually more white and had like a little yellow and a little bit of black on her. I'll go ahead and put up a picture on the screen right now of what she looked like the first day I brought her home. Now she actually has a little of the white, but more of the yellow and the black on her. So she has changed since then, but there she is in the corner. Maybe she'll come out a little bit in the front so you guys can actually see her a little bit more better. But she's just doing so amazing and awesome. I'm so happy to have her. She's like one of the best Betta Fish I've had so far, and she's just doing so amazing. She's very healthy and happy, and she absolutely loves eating her little pellets, and just comes over here to the side of the tank and checks me out when I come over here and stuff like that, like she's doing now. But you can see her color. She has more of the yellow and the black, and she has just a little bit of the white, but she had more white on her when I first brought her home. So her white kind of went away over the year, and she got more of the yellow and the black on her. But she's so amazing and so beautiful, and she's just one of my favorite kois right now. I've had a lot of kois in the past, but she's absolutely one of my favorites. And there she is. And like I said, she has grown a lot since I've had her. She has gotten a lot more bigger, and she just attacked the heater for some strange reason. But there she is in the background. Alright, let's go ahead and give you guys a little tank tour, because it's been a while since you guys have seen this tank. I've changed it up a little bit. I've actually added a little bit more plants in here. And I can't remember if I still had these same decorations or if I've changed them since the last time I updated you guys. But I'll go ahead and just show you everything that's inside of the tank. So, the first thing is the substrate. Now, in all of my tanks, I do use gravel rocks, and I do get them at Walmart. I get the 5-pound bags, and they're about $5 or $6. They probably have went up over the years since I've had them. But I usually just get the natural brown gravel rocks. I try to go with more of the natural theme inside of all my tanks. So I always stick with the natural brown gravel rocks. So that is what this looks like on the bottom. This is usually about 2 bags in my 5-gallon tanks. And so that is what kind of rocks I use. These rocks do really well inside of the tanks. I don't really have any problems with them. Every once in a while I might get some dark brown stuff on the rocks, or either the green algae on the rocks, but they're not as bad as most of the other rocks I've seen. So they do amazing. I really don't have any problems with them, and they look really nice. And like I said, I try to stick with the natural theme inside of my tanks. So I go with the natural brown gravel rocks. So that is what they look like. Moving on to the decorations. On the left side, you'll see is like a tree stump. And I believe I got this at Petco. It's one of my favorite decorations inside of this tank because it looks like a tree stump. And it has a hole in the front where the betta fish can actually go inside and hang out. And there's actually a hole on the other side in the back of it where she can come out if she wants to. So there's that right there. And it's just a really good size decoration. It fits perfectly inside of the corner. As you guys can see, it's not too tall, but it's a perfect size for this tank. And I absolutely love it. It's a really nice decoration. And I just like how it looks. It's more natural, and that's what I try to go with. So there's the decoration for that side. And then on the right side, I have another natural decoration. This is I want to say a barrel, or it's kind of shaped like a barrel. It's like an old-fashioned barrel. And it has 2 holes inside of it, and actually has a couple holes on the side too. So there's one in the front that's a really big hole, and then there's one in the back where she can come out of, as you can see right there. And I believe there's a hole kind of right there. It's kind of hard to see. And there's actually a hole right there on the other side where she can come out. So she pretty much has 4 ways to coming in and out of the little decoration if she wants to. And I like this because it's natural, it looks nice, and it's easy to clean, and it just looks nice in the tank, and she absolutely loves it. She actually goes in this decoration a lot more than she does the other decoration, but it's a nice place where she can go in and hide if she wants to, or just hang out inside of it when she wants to, and then she can come out whenever she wants to come out of it. So, oh, and there she goes. Hey, Daisy. Are you showing everybody your decoration? Yep, she absolutely loves this. This is kind of one of her favorites. And she's always inside of it and always comes out of it, as you guys can see. So that is her 2 decorations in here. And then we do have the filter that's right here. This is a Whisper filter. And then the cartridge is a white and green filter, or cartridge. And I get those at Walmart. Usually you can buy the single one for like $2 or $3. But lately I noticed that Walmart hasn't been getting them in for the last couple of months. So I've either had to buy them on line on Amazon, or I had to either go into the pet stores and actually buy them as a pack. And they're a lot more expensive in the pet stores and on Amazon than they are in Walmart. So that's the only problem and issues I've been having with these tanks, is the filters, trying to find them. And then we have on the right side corner is her heater. And I've actually had this heater for actually a very long time. It's been over a year and a half. I think I've had this heater. It works great. I believe I had got this at Walmart when they were selling them. I don't think they sell them anymore in the Fisk area. But it comes on when it's ready to heat up. It'll turn red like it's doing now. And then when it's a certain temperature, it will turn off and it will go green where you see the red light. And it works perfectly. And these are one of my favorite heaters. It works great. I have never really had any issues or problems with them. And they do a super job. So recommend if you can find them either at Walmart. I believe the pet stores do sell them. I think it's PetSmart that sells them, but I don't think it's Petco. But they're amazing and they work great. And this was actually a really good deal at Walmart. So that is her heater. And then last but not least is her little plants I have in here. These are live plants. And I want to say again that I absolutely love live plants. I've never really owned live plants until probably about a year or two ago. I finally decided to go and switch to live plants. The first year that I started doing betta fish, I did do the fake plants, because I was kind of scared to do the real plants because I was afraid that they would not come out the way I wanted to, or I would end up killing them for some reason because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I just thought I would have a lot more problems with them. But since I've owned them for almost 2 years now, maybe longer, they have been doing amazing, especially in these tanks. They have grown so much inside of these tanks and they do an amazing job. I get all of my plants, live plants, at PetSmart. So here's what they look like. So I do have 2 of them on this side. One is a really tall one that goes all the way up on the top. And then I do have like a little short one that's on the bottom. And it just makes a nice little hiding spot for Daisy when she wants to hang out right here. And it just kind of fills up this little corner right here. And it just makes like a natural good theme that I was trying to go with. And I believe these are some kind of fern plant. I can't remember, but I try to stick with the ferns. I seem like they've been doing very well inside of my tanks, so I try to go with the same plant every time. So I believe that's the name of them. And you can see this plant has grown so much to the point where it's hanging out over here on the side. And I just absolutely love it because it makes it kind of like a jungle theme for her inside of the tank. It just looks so nice. So that is that plant. And then on this side I do have, I believe, 3 plants on this side. So I have this one in the back corner that I put behind of the barrel, just so it looks like it's something coming up, growing out of the barrel. So I try to do that. And this plant, I actually have had this plant for about 2 years now, maybe longer. And this plant kind of died a little bit on me. I kind of trimmed it off a little bit. And it's still sort of growing back more, so it's doing very well. And then I do have these little tall skinny plants. Here's a short one, and then here's the real tall one that has actually grown a lot. You can see right there, but it's doing very well. I absolutely love it. I kind of wanted to make like a forest theme inside of these corners, so I tried to do as many plants as I could. And Daisy absolutely loves it. She likes to go inside and kind of hide inside the plants, or she'll like to swim through them and everything, and she just absolutely loves her plants. So that is pretty much everything inside of this tank. Like I said, Daisy is doing amazing. She eats, she's very happy and healthy. Her tank is doing amazing. Her plants are growing very well. Like I said, I don't have any issues or problems with it, and everything is just doing so amazing inside of the tank, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so happy that Daisy is with me still, and I've actually had her for about a year now. So it's so awesome to see how much she has grown and changed over the year that I've actually had her. So But that is pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!